Right over here.
Good morning. How y'all doing? Happy Friday. Hello. Good morning. As y'all jump on, drop your city and your state. Let us know where you're joining us from. Good morning. Good morning from Texas. Good morning. Y'all come on in. Good morning from Charlotte.
Share it with the group. Both of them. YouTube. Share the link.
We're going to do some sharing out. Y'all come on in. As y'all come in, drop your city, your state. Good morning from Lafayette, Louisiana. We'll be with y'all shortly. We're going to share this out. Hope y'all doing well out there this morning. It's Friday, y'all. It is Friday.
All right. Y'all gonna learn today. So, Grand Rising.
Good morning.
Grand Rising. What's going on? We're gonna get on into this thing, right?
Hey, y'all.
It's a struggle, man. It's a struggle.
Look, we don't try to scoot up.
It's a struggle every Friday, Monday and Friday. It's a struggle to figure out what we're gonna talk about. And for lack of a worry of being a scandal reporting platform, we don't want to be that. We want to be an informative platform and an educating platform. So for those of you out there who are more inclined to become entertained and educated, then this platform is not for you. For those of you who are looking to become educated, well, you can go ahead and check some things out. So
y'all make sure y'all share.
Yeah. Share, man.
Share the post.
If you haven't liked our our YouTube channel, make sure you go to our YouTube channel. It's The Blank Spot. I'm Eric.
I'm D, y'all.
And this is The Blank Spot Academy. We're coming in from Columbia, South Carolina. We own a sublimation. We are a sublimation supplier and authorized vinyl reseller. We have a storefront. We have a website. Check us out, theblankspot.com. A lot of you guys are shopping with us because you find value in what we're in our products, and some of you guys are following us because you find value in our conversation. Wherever you're getting your supplies from, wherever you're getting your products from, make sure you have a backup. That's to include if you're shopping with us. Make sure you got a backup because anything can happen at any time. Mm-hmm. Today we're gonna be talking about single point of failure. Mm-hmm. I don't know if y'all see the topic. I don't know if y'all saw the topic when y'all chimed into YouTube, and some of y'all who are on Facebook. I don't know if y'all saw the topic, but single point of failure. Single point of failure. SPOF. That is single point of failure. We're gonna be talking about this morning in very, very broad, but also in detail.
We just want to inform you guys. I don't know if you guys, saw this article that I saw this morning, but I was like, man, this might be, something to talk about. We talked about this before, but now it's really, coming to a place where, wow, this thing is crazy. It
ain't crazy. So check it out.
These people need to understand.
They don't need to understand
what's about to happen.
They don't need to understand. So when we talk about this, specifically when Eric talks about this, There's lots of people that get on the platform and they spew things out because they're upset or offended. They're offended by some of the decisions that they have made. Don't be hitting my. I hope you ain't hitting my knee. Be quiet. She's sitting there just hitting my knee. Because when I speak, I speak with authority and I speak with clarity, and a lot of people don't like that. What I do when I speak in a sense that to hopefully give you something to think about in a thought-provoking sense. If you're not looking to have your thoughts provoked, then you're on the wrong platform. This is not that, okay? If you're afraid of questioning the decisions that you've made in business or making in business, don't get on this platform.
As I sip my coffee.
We question ours every day. We question our decisions every day, okay? So there's nothing wrong with questioning your decisions. But there's a lot of people, when we get on our platform and we speak, there's a lot of people find themselves in the defensive mode. They're defending their behaviors. They're defending their actions. They're defending their decisions. This ain't that. So if you feel like you ever have to defend what you're doing because somebody's saying something, my dad always said a hit dog a holler.
A hit dog
so
a holler.
This ain't the time to defend your actions. This is not that time to defend your actions. As I go ahead and share the screen, because if you sitting on TikTok, that means you're missing it.
You won't be able to see it if you over there. Y'all might want to come on over to.
It's all right. They like
YouTube,
being being over there.
So y'all can see.
They like being over there. Hold on,
to
see.
This what we about to share here.
Yeah, they like being over there. They probably waiting. They probably waiting on me to turn the screen on over there. I ain't turning no screen over there. So I'm not turning the screen over there. So anyway, hey, the reason why we want y'all on our YouTube mostly is because the more people that get on our YouTube and the more people that see what we're talking about on our YouTube, the more we have an opportunity to share in a freer sense. Because what happens, hey Kyra, good to see you over here. What happens in a sense is as we're able to get monetized, and I'm being honest with you, as we're able to get monetized and start making money on our YouTube platform, we'll be able to freely share even more information and content. Not everybody's going to pay you $3 for the information, or $7 for that cup of coffee. Is Sheena on here?
I think I did see
Lafayette.
Sheena.
Yeah,
I saw Lafayette, but I couldn't see the.
Everybody ain't gonna give you that.
I couldn't see the first part of it.
Everybody ain't gonna give you that she is. Yeah, everybody gonna give you that $7 cup of coffee. That's her right there. So
Felicia said, I switched over. All right, I'm just saying.
So,
hey, Courtney.
Yo.
New Rose.
Let's talk, man. Let's talk. People get mad when I open my mouth. They say,
"Look here,
it's good to start here and it's good to start there." Yeah, well,
And you know what?
Whatever.
Listen, I saw this morning and I was like, man, y'all, we gotta get our house in order. You know what I'm saying? The title reads, Citron exposes the dirty secrets of Etsy, one of the largest counterfeiting platforms in the world.
The topic that we have of our call, Etsy may be in trouble. Is your business platform a single point of failure? Get your house in order. Now, if you are just getting started in a creative space and you are an originator of your designs and your creations, then I strongly encourage you to get started on a platform similar or such as Etsy. Okay, that's a great place to get started. There's nothing wrong with that. Etsy's platform is a position. It's a platform that positions you and allows you to share your custom items. Not something that's copyrighted, but your custom items, babe. Can you walk towards the door? I think maybe not. Anyway, so I'm sorry. So it's a space that was created for creators to showcase their custom designs, their custom artwork. Let's say somebody is doing woodwork. Let's say somebody's making wreaths. Or let's say somebody is creating t-shirts and tumblers and it's totally custom. It's totally creative.
Original.
Right? Original. Well, that's a great opportunity for you to get started. But
Mm-hmm.
regardless of if you're going to be on that particular marketplace or
Mm-hmm.
not, any one space
Yeah.
is considered a single point of failure.
Yeah.
Why?
Because what if something happens to that platform, right?
I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to say.
I mean, the way that so Citron is a research company, and they research different things. So they did this full-on research about Etsy, and when I saw this, I was like, man, they really exposing this platform. They're basically saying in this article that the executives of Etsy, they knew what they were doing. They knew that they were letting us, you, put all these things on Etsy and make this money because they wanted the money. They knew what was going on, right? But now that they're being exposed, now they're like shutting people down. Now their whole company, their stocks are down, everything. They're in jeopardy of having to maybe shut their whole business down. And for those of you that are out there doing customs and originals, if that's your only way of making money, if you only have an Etsy, that's a single point of failure.
So we are also a part of a network marketing company, okay? And our network marketing company that we're a part of teaches financial education. Why am I talking about this? Well, there's no secret. If you go and do your research, there's a company called Financial Education Services. That's not our company.
Mm-hmm.
It's the acronym is FES, Financial Education Services. And recently, well, previously back in 2020 or I think 2020, this company was fined. What they practice is they practice fixing people's credit. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
they practice fixing people's credit, and by law, you cannot charge people for credit for a service that you did not actually complete. Well, what they were doing was they was charging people for credit services that people did not complete, that their people didn't complete.
Right.
So they got fined in the state of Georgia. Now, this is not just in Georgia.
Listen.
This is countrywide. That's a platform that says, hey, you know, if somebody's repairing your credit,
mm-hmm.
that they cannot charge you for a service unless it's up front, right? So now, here's the thing: the FCC, Federal Trade Commission, FTC, excuse me, Federal Trade Commission, fined them $1 million. You can go back and look at the article. Not paraphrasing. They did it again. This is a network marketing company, a very popular one. Mm-hmm. They did it again. Guess what happened when they did it again? They shut them down.
They shut down.
So the company is now shut down. Okay? The company is now shut down. Mm-hmm. I say that to say this. And there's nothing wrong with selling on any marketplace.
Right.
Just know that when you're selling on a marketplace, you have no control of what the company's responsibilities are and what they're doing. Mm-hmm. They're blaming the management. They're not blaming the owners.
Right.
They're blaming the management for not tightening down on the regulations. Mm-hmm. So here's the deal. What's going to happen is some heads are going to start to roll.
Yeah.
Crap rolls downhill. Okay. Yeah.
And it's going to be bad for those of us out there that are selling the authentic, handmade types of things. Especially if you don't have a backup. You're going to get shut down like everybody else. The whole thing is going to be gone.
Pause. So you telling me if Anita is selling counterfeit, trademarked, copyrighted material, and D is doing the right thing and selling custom, and Etsy shuts down altogether or pauses or freezes momentarily while they're being investigated, then you're going to be affected and you were doing the right thing?
Everybody's going to be affected.
Okay.
Everybody's going to be affected. And that's why we wanted to talk about that this morning. We want to say, listen, get your house in order. Have a backup. Get you a website. You know what I'm saying? If you're on Etsy, fine. but you need to have a backup. Okay.
Even if you don't get a full-on website, you can get a one-pager. Okay. No, Etsy did not shut down. Okay, you're coming in the middle of the conversation.
They did not.
If you want to know what's going on, you can go to our YouTube channel and see the video again on a replay. Our YouTube is the blanks spot.
Yeah.
So what we're saying, guys, and this is the reason why I really don't like being on here, because that's a distraction a lot of times. That's really a distraction sometimes. We're on YouTube too, y'all. So y'all saw me. I was doing this to the screen over there. So check it out, right? Citron exposes the dirty secrets of Etsy, one of the largest counterfeiting platforms in the world. Now, you can read the article yourself. We have it on our website. On our page right now.
Yep.
And I'm just going to read a couple of things, okay? I'm not going to read all the big, words.
And this was dated
don't
February
really
16th.
Yesterday. So I'm not going to read all the big words that we got to figure out and all that stuff. But what would be a good alternative to Etsy? Avoiding a website. So, before I read this, the reason why people go to places like Etsy and Amazon is the same thing. Walmart's marketplace is the same thing. Any other places that control what you're doing. Now, I'm telling you something. Just because you get a website, that does not give you the right
to still
to
put the counterfeit stuff on there, all that stuff. It still does
hold on.
It does not give you the right.
Nurse, whatever your name is, you be blessed too. You can get on off. Bye. Appreciate it. I ain't got time this morning. I promise you I don't. I don't really care. I don't even care, man. I don't care. You missed out on your blessing because you won't see it again unless you get on TikTok. On YouTube. Anyway, that's what happens, y'all, when you get on the platform that people been talking on and you don't shut up and listen and pay attention before you start making comments. Listen to understand, don't listen to respond.
Right.
Anyway,
bye,
I'm back. I'm happy, y'all. Y'all think I'm tripping, but I'm serious. I'm happy. So check it out. Read the article. They didn't get shut down.
They did not. They are not shut down.
They ain't get shut down. We're just telling you what we've been telling you.
Listen,
and
we just alerting y'all, letting y'all know what there's a possibility of. Okay, we just here to show y'all and let y'all know. Okay,
Magnolia said she just had a customer ask her to make something that was canceled on there. And they canceling a lot of stuff, y'all.
I'm telling y'all. Listen, Etsy, they at the point right now where, look, they ain't about to go down for y'all. Even though.
There they are.
Even though they let it happen.
Yeah.
They let it happen, y'all. These people knew what was on their platform. But you know what? That money was coming in.
Yeah.
That money was coming in. Yeah. They was like, shoot, we're going to go ahead and let this go for a little while.
So right? let's peel it back for a minute. Even if I go to a GoDaddy, or Wix, or Shopify.
Yeah.
I still cannot legally sell counterfeit, copyrighted stuff. So because they can still shut you down.
At some point, yes, your website can also get shut down.
They get audited as well.
Regulated. It's still audited.
So people probably saying, baby, they're probably saying, well, it ain't Etsy, and Etsy. Listen, Etsy, stop defending a single point of failure.
We're just trying to tell y'all not to be a single point of failure.
Yeah.
Get your house in order. If you are selling on these marketplaces, have a backup. Okay? Have a backup. That way, if something happens, you'll have a backup in another place. However, there are still regulations when it comes to a website. There's still things that you still cannot do on a website as well because, yes, it's not a marketplace, but it is still regulated.
Watch this.
All right?
Watch this.
It is still regulated.
People are putting counterfeit and copyrighted and trademark things on Etsy, and it was cool, and nobody was saying anything. Yeah. Bethany, I know you're out there. She says, "Thank goodness we're in the process of transition to a website." Absolutely, but I want to tell you something, Bethany. Remember we had the conversation, and you were telling me, "Hey, you know what? People are doing this, people doing that. It's just a matter of time of that." So Shopify will shut you down.
And now with this research that Citron has done, they're gonna be real. They're gonna be really shutting people down now because their stocks are going down.
They're losing money.
They ain't about to get shut down because of stuff that's going on, even though they let it happen.
So watch this.
Okay.
It's not about, and I want everybody to kind of kind of hear what we're saying. I'm not telling you not to do copyrighted and trademark things. That's your decision as a business owner.
That's on you.
You make that decision and that choice.
Mm-hmm.
But be smart about not broadcasting it on a website or a platform.
Exactly.
What happened was because people were doing it and Etsy didn't stop it,
mm-hmm.
people thought it was okay.
You thought it was okay. Oh, well, I see all this on there. Well, let me go do it too.
So now, slowly but surely, people started getting popped.
Mm-hmm.
And they did this. They started getting popped last year.
Oh yeah, we know several.
So when they started getting popped last year, we knew this was coming. So now, let's take a break. Commercial break. If you guys are just jumping on, I'm Eric.
I'm D.
And this is the Blank Spot Academy. We're located at 224 O'Neill Court, 26 and 27, Columbia, South Carolina, 29223. We are a sublimation blank supplier and authorized vinyl reseller. We recently partnered with Stahl's Vinyl. And also, what you want to know about us is that we come on every Monday and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, bringing you business and financial education that will hopefully help you to improve your business. Now, once again, everybody's not going to agree with how the conversation is shared. Specifically on my part, I take full responsibility. My wife is real laid back. I'm not a hyper person, but I like to be animated. What I don't agree with is that we sometimes as business owners, we tend to try to defend our actions. If I am wrong, please let me know that I'm wrong so I can get right. Whether you're on Etsy, Amazon, and they mentioned Amazon, Walmart, Facebook Marketplace, it is not cool to display trademarked and copyrighted items. However, if you decide to make it, that's your choice as a business owner.
I mean,
but don't get caught talking about, hey, I can make this for you. Hey, and then you go from Etsy to your private website thinking that, hey,
it's okay.
They ain't gonna they'll shut you down too. You'll get out of it.
It's not okay there either.
Yeah, it's not okay. So if you're just jumping on, we come on every Monday and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Specifically, we want to get people from Tickety Tack and from Facebook to our YouTube channel, okay? We love the fact that we're broadcasting on different platforms and that we're growing in that sense. But the way that we learn is just like the people that are on the YouTube channel, they're able to see our screen because we're broadcasting via StreamYard. So they can see this. Now, you can go back and you can take a screenshot. You can go back and read the article yourself. Don't trust us.
Trust but verify. Look,
okay?
Verify.
So now, it says that Etsy has hit a new low as a public company. They're publicly traded. Ooh. We believe management has knowingly, or at the very least, negligently turned this company into the largest organized clearinghouse for counterfeit goods in the world, while not only allowing the behavior, but encouraging it and promoting it by selling placement and status to millions of sites that regularly violate copyright laws.
Now, this article is from Citron Research. They do a lot of research on different companies and stuff. This is not D and Eric saying this. This is from Citron Research.
Skipping 3 paragraphs. 3 paragraphs I'm skipping, okay? I'm skipping 3 paragraphs. Don't judge me. I don't think we need to read everything, all right? But I'm skipping 3 paragraphs. So when I scroll down, let's see if I can scroll down some over here on this joint right here. Right there where it says.
So if you're on YouTube, you'll be able to see this. If not,
right there where it says
see what we're doing.
Etsy's behavior, okay? Etsy behavior is bordering, and I don't know why they say bordering, because it ain't bordering. It's criminal, because if you do it and get caught and a lawyer comes to you, you're going to get popped. So it's not bordering on criminal behavior. But it says Etsy behavior is bordering on criminal as it knowingly and negligently sells trademark keywords to counterfeiters. Important to note that while there are some slips in the cracks in other merchant sites like eBay or Amazon, the scale of flagrancy of the problem is de minimis. That's a legal term. Compared to what is displayed on Etsy. Citron would keep the short and simple, as it is not out to burden to show the extent of the activity, but rather that it exists and that it is significant. So back to what we were saying.
Yeah.
Don't just forget everything that we said about that. Is your business, is your platform that you're selling on, is how you're sharing your things. Are you sharing it at a single point of failure?
Right.
However you decide to do it, is it a single point of failure? Well, you're probably saying, well, Eric, a website can be a single point of failure. Yes, it could. It definitely could. Mm-hmm. It could be a single point of failure. So use social media as well. Mm-hmm. Use your platforms. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But don't do anything flagrantly to get shut down.
Exactly. That, I think that's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? If you have a website, then you still have to be careful with what you put on it as well. You still have to be. So we're not saying, hey, take all of your stuff that's wrong that's on Etsy
and put it on your
then
website.
Go get a website and put it on there.
No, we ain't saying that.
Because it's the same. It could be the same thing. These websites can shut you down as well. Okay. So maybe if that is you, maybe you just need to rethink your whole thing of, your whole business idea of what you're doing. Maybe you need to be more creative with what you're doing and not, use that type of stuff.
That's a word right there.
So
how many people out there are actually creative or even actually willing to hire a designer to design things for them? The one thing I did find out was that colors are not trademarked.
They're not trademarked.
Colors are not trademarked. Yeah. Color schemes are not trademarked. Mm-hmm. So you can actually still create something that's similar to whatever's going on and still get your point across. Mm-hmm. But the things that are trademarked are phrases, pictures, logos, right? Mm-hmm. Common words too. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Yep. You beat me to the punches. Exactly. We were saying it. Common words too. So phrases can be trademarked. And how you intend to use those phrases, whether you're using it on a T-shirt to be reprinted, whether you're doing it for marketing, however it is. So there's lots of things that you guys can do to alleviate the possibility of getting caught up in these things. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not telling you to second guess what you're doing. I'm saying that every once in a while we have to audit our decisions. Yeah. So please, this is not the time to start justifying where we are or where we are not selling, how we are or how we're not doing it. We can get shut out at any time. When the internet shuts down, we're locked in anyway. Yep. But what I'm saying is flagrantly doing something, knowingly doing something, and then going back and saying, hey, well, somebody else did it. Right. That doesn't justify. Right. If I run a red light, and that the law is not to run a red light, and so when somebody else did it before me or right behind me, you caught me speeding, that doesn't justify. Exactly. What we're saying is, if you're truly in business to build a business, if you're truly in business to make money, if you're truly in business to build some wealth, if you're truly doing that, then you want to protect your assets at all costs. Exactly. Now, I don't know what changed in the process of them doing business, where they went from creative and custom homemade things, original things, items, to them saying, hey, you know what? I see there's some money in this.
That's what it was. They saw the money. Y'all, these people knew that all this stuff is on their platform. They knew it. But you know what? They sat back and they let this money just roll in. They let these people make the money. Because when we make y'all making money, they making the money. Yeah. So they sat back and they was like, okay, shoot, ain't nobody saying nothing yet, so we're gonna go ahead and let this thing roll. We're gonna let it go.
So let's talk.
But now, okay, that you got all these people involved, and then the Citron research and all this stuff, they like, wait a minute, hold up. What are y'all doing?
So
now they're like, oh no, wait, look, everybody in the boardroom, listen, we got to cut this off right now. We got enough. Look, we had enough. We let these people do this thing. Now it's time to shut it off.
Big brother looking.
So you got people that lost their accounts, making good money on Etsy. Lost their accounts.
Great money.
Okay, let me go open it up.
And didn't have a backup, but they were making great money.
And did not have a backup.
Yeah, making great money.
Have a backup.
So let's address some of these comments. And I get excited because I'm, Mom used to say, if you jump off the bridge, you're gonna do it too? Yeah. A candle company shut people down by trademarking certain names. Yeah. You gotta be mindful, you gotta be careful. Okay. Thank you. I scrolled through TikTok and a lot of people break this law. Yes, they do. I have. Be honest with you. I've done some stuff that I shouldn't have done. But you ain't gonna find, and I'm not justifying it. You ain't gonna find me blasting it all over the place. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying you gotta be smart about this thing. That's why they raised the fees. They got ready. They got greedy. The other thing is, I want you to think about this. Every platform has fees. Yes, whether it's a website and you're paying $1 a day with the basic things, or you are doing you're at a POS and you're doing you're swiping, you know what I'm saying? You got processing fees. Everything has a fee. So even eBay has fees, Amazon charges 15%. 15%. So there's a lot of things that has fees. But I want you to think about this. We have to be mindful. It ain't Etsy. It's not Etsy. It's our actions. It's not Etsy. It's our actions. Just because, hey, Miss Lisa, how you doing? Thanks for jumping on. It's not Etsy. Just because somebody lets you do something, that doesn't mean it's right. And as soon as some attention is being brought to them, they're gonna have to act on it. They gotta act on it. I just noticed a lot of V-Day stuff I downloaded from Etsy is gone. Oh. So let me read again. I was just looking at the comments. They say they own it. Craft business grown since COVID. Yep. They want to get in the game. So I don't know what changed other than the fact that, like you said, since the COVID, they have noticed that there's an increase of people starting creative businesses, and then also an increase of people doing requesting. They're requesting knockoffs. Now, just because somebody's requesting it, that don't mean you have to make it. Just because somebody's requesting it, that don't mean you have to publicly, advertise it.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm just saying. We
have some stuff in here, that we showcase, but we're not selling it.
We're not selling it.
You know what I'm saying?
But it goes back to this, right? You gotta be smart as a business owner. Let me see. Unauthorized. So what cannot be sold? What cannot be sold? Unauthorized replicas or copies of items and patterns or designs enabling their creation. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. Even though a lot of these wealthy billionaires have gone to, I'm being real talk, you can do your research, they've gone to Africa and they've taken these patterns from these tribes, brought them back to their country and to the US, and they've gotten copyrights, they've got patents and trademarks on these items. They've taken them from those tribes, but they've came here and they've justified it by getting paperwork on it. All of it. Just because they've done, do your research. Do your research. Keep on naming them, y'all. Fendi, Dior. Keep on doing your research. Do your research. That doesn't make them right. But they're protected by the government. So they stole it. They took it from another country. That country didn't trade, that the tribes that owned that, those designs didn't protect it. Yeah. So somebody had the great idea to go over there and they say they said they were inspired. No, you lied. you lied and thought. But anyway, so unauthorized replicas or copies of items and patterns or designs enabling their creation. are prohibited on Etsy. They ain't just prohibited on Etsy, they're prohibited everywhere. Okay? We consider counterfeit or unauthorized goods to be items that imitate an authentic good, particularly by using a brand's name, logo, or protected design without the brand owner's consent. Now, additionally, we may consider upcycled, that's recycled. Upcycled is recycled, or repurposed items. Okay? Even if using authentic materials to be counterfeit, if they are making the use of the brand's name, logo, or protected designs without their permission. That means that the people who are creating these dunks, these Air Force Ones, and they're putting these, it forces people to create their own or go out of business. Or go hire somebody. But even people who are creating these tennis shoes, and they're cutting out the Coach designs, and they're cutting out the Louis designs and all. Listen, I'm not judging. You get it how you live. Get it how you live.
Look, we all done it, y'all. We all have done it. Okay. I know for a fact, me myself as a crafter, I have several files back there of these different, the Louis and the Coach and all that stuff. I have several files back there. But that's one thing that I would never sell or put on my website. Because I know better. You know what I'm saying? I might make something for myself, but I'm not gonna sell it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Pause. Somebody said go on to Alibaba. You can go on Alibaba. Guess what? They got the same trademark copyright stuff on Alibaba.
They say stop going to Alibaba.
Oh, stop going to Alibaba. Well,
that don't really have anything.
That has nothing to do with
I mean,
I don't know what that comment. I guess I misread it first, but I don't know where that comment came from or what it means. But stop going to Alibaba. I'm not sure what that means. If you go to USPTO, you'll see that the word sublimation is trademarked by people in China. So the sneakers, gotcha.
Oh,
the sneakers,
okay.
I got you. Appreciate for the clarification.
Yeah.
Appreciate for the clarification. Certain things you go on those platforms and you're purchasing, and they're not to be purchased. So I'm looking at this, right, and Disney is one of the biggest things that they're. Thank you for the clarification. Disney is one of the biggest things that is being.
So yeah, when I tell y'all they really did their research, they got pictures on here.
Yeah.
Of different things, they got they really went in on this research.
They got Nike. They got Nike on here.
They basically was doing the different types of things that people are counterfeiting on, and let me see that for a second. They actually took screenshots, and they actually.
So that's how they do it.
See the actual person.
So they go. What they do is they go to. What they do is they go to. They go to Etsy's platform. So they go to these platforms, and what they do is they go and they check out screenshots. How do I know? I was on this platform right here, TikTok, and there was a trademark lawyer. There was a trademark lawyer representing somebody. But what she did was she said the whole process is this. They go to the platform and they go and check out websites.
Yeah.
And they do screenshots. And then they go to see if they can actually purchase it.
But listen, these screenshots on here, they actually have the store name.
Yeah.
So I know if I go back and I try to find this person right here, they already gone.
Possibly.
That's crazy.
And I'm just scrolling on YouTube, guys. I'm just scrolling down.
It's just
the pictures
I was just
that we
looking at how they did this right here, where they you can actually see the store owner, the name of that person.
So let's read this one here. Let's read this one. So this is where we are right now. Okay, this is where we are right now. So I'm gonna read this one. You pulled up the article, Felicia? Appreciate it. Yeah, make us not to be out of line.
Listen, y'all, it's there. I seen it this morning.
It says the list is endless for clothes, jewelry, and handbags, with every luxury brand having thousands of counterfeits being sold, from Louis Vuitton, who stole it, from Gucci, who stole it, but they copyright, they got trademark. YSL, I don't know what that is. Christian Dior, they stole it. They stole it. They didn't get creative. They weren't creative and created it. They went to another country, they saw it and they took it. But they protect it. If you don't gotta believe me, you do your research. And it says Etsy has become a virtual canal street. Are they talking about New Orleans? What are they talking about our household?
Talking about our canal street.
Okay. Selling ad space and collecting commission from the merchants.
Selling ad space and collecting commission from the merchants. Them jokers knew what they was doing, y'all.
So they're trying to say that they're trying to say they didn't know.
They knew.
But they knew, but I guarantee you they're gonna say they didn't know that out of hand. Anyway, so this is one of our favorite. Why even make a product? Why don't we just sell the counterfeit fabric so everyone can make their own counterfeit product? That's what you see right here, ladies and gentlemen, on our YouTube. Why?
These are different. The fabrics with these different
designs,
Louis, Gucci,
Dior. Yeah. It said, why don't we just sell the counterfeit fabric so everyone can make their own counterfeit product? The search term designer fabric brought up over 100,000
results. And this is what the homepage looked like. Wow.
This is what y'all missing. Go back to the YouTube channel and watch it, okay?
I wonder if I do that right now, what's going to happen? I'm just curious.
You know what? How about we do it here?
I'm just curious. Right now, if I say...
So Etsy, right?
Mm-hmm.
ETS.
If I say... What they say they had there?
It's the last page.
They
Googled
designer?
Search the term designer fabrics. Okay, let me make sure I'm sharing, y'all. So I'm gonna stop the share.
It's still there.
I'm going in here, okay? So y'all can see where I'm at.
It's still there.
Y'all see me right here?
It's
designer.
136,000 results. Does not look. I see. Well, yeah, they not ready to take some of them down.
Took a lot of them down.
I see one.
This is similar.
Okay.
Right here. Oh, Louis. I mean, we know what happens, man. We know what happens. We do. It's been happening. It's not a surprise. Let me slide back over. Thank you. I appreciate it. Why St. Laurent? I should have known that. I don't really care though. Mike, what's going on, Mike? Mike said I got letters from Vanessa Bryant's team, Hershey, Pepsi, Mondelez, before Etsy banned me. And what are you doing now, Mike? Mike say I took everything down, but they banned me months later because the action was already in progress. So,
but what we were saying, Mike, was this: they knew that people was on here doing that. They continue to let you guys do it because they wanted the money. So it's not all on you guys; it's on them too because they allowed it.
It's a level
of responsibility.
What I'm saying?
They allowed it.
So if you're just jumping on, and I appreciate you all. In used by God. See, that's how you do it, y'all. That's how you come into a middle of a conversation and you find out what's going on. So do me a favor. If you haven't done so, drop your city and state, like, share, and tag. My name is Eric.
I'm D, y'all.
And this is the Blank Spot Academy. We come on here every Monday and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And today we're talking about Etsy may be in trouble. Is your business platform a single point of failure? Well, we're talking about specifically how Etsy has been is being researched by a company named Citron.
Yeah.
And Citron is researching Etsy, and they are being brought up in plain view about the amount of copyright and trademark infringements that they have on their platform. Okay. Imagine if the last person would have said that. What's the topic? Yeah. Anyway, they would have still been on.
So Felicia said that she put up the article. She said that the one shop in the article with Disney sweatshirts is still actively running. Yeah, they're probably still actively running. See,
right now.
This just came out yesterday. Okay. Citron just published this yesterday. So I'm sure maybe later on, they're gonna be gone.
But just like Mike came in,
they're gonna be gone.
Just like Mike came in, Shirts by Banks came in on TikTok, and he said, "Hey, you know what? He got letters, and he immediately pulled his stuff down."
Yeah.
Well, a couple months later, they smashed it.
They banned it.
They
even
smashed
though he hadn't already pulled stuff down.
So I mean, what it is this. This is how they get you. When you sign up for an account, you're signing up saying that you're gonna follow the rules. Now, whether they allow you to break the rules or not, that's on them.
Mm-hmm.
But you're signing up saying that you're gonna follow the rules, and if you don't follow the rules, they got the right to smash you. Mm-hmm. Now, as long as you're making money, there's people that's making tens of thousands of dollars a month on Etsy.
Oh yeah,
by doing this and other stuff, right? And I'm not taking away anything from anybody. I'm not saying that Etsy is a bad platform.
No.
What I'm saying is, if you're doing only Etsy, if you're just doing it in the beginning, and you were doing original things,
original homemade.
That's what it's for.
Yeah.
But if you find yourself doing something other than original stuff, and you get shut down, now what? Now what you want to understand is that the company is possibly in jeopardy of shutting down. So for everybody who is on Etsy right now, I'm not saying to get off.
No,
what I'm saying
have
is
a backup.
Yeah, because when they shut it down,
have a backup.
When they shut it down, what's going to happen?
And then now,
how y'all doing?
Hello, good morning. You don't have any way to get, to get your revenue, because now you're shut down over there. So have a backup. To where you can still continue to make your revenue. I'm talking about the people that are original, people that have the real handmade stuff. I'm talking about you.
And we're not saying that they're going to shut them down.
No, we don't know. We just going by what we saw this morning.
But what it's looking like, what it's looking like is they've been they've been brought to light by some people, people like the Federal Trade Commission. Okay, and I don't know if you know who the Federal Trade Commission is, and the Border and Customs Commission, right? So, what I want you to understand is this: people are going to ask, well, what's an alternative to doing Etsy? What's another platform you would recommend? See, I'm not where you are.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't recommend another platform other than getting a website. That's what I would do. But everybody may not be ready for a website. So you may want to get on a marketplace and sell from your Facebook. You may want to sell from your Instagram. You may want to get on TikTok.
Just
and
know
sell.
If you're not doing the right thing, just know the implications of that is what we're saying. Like we're saying, we all done it. I've done it. We got stuff in here, that is like that. But that's not for us to go say, to say that we're getting ready to go sell this on a website.
And I say that, and I don't like playing the devil's advocate, but I say that because there's always somebody that's going to come on, they're going to see this, they'll say, well, you know what? It's not a bad place to get started. Well, listen, what happens if it shuts down all the way? Now where you going to go?
Yeah.
All because we put all of our eggs in one basket. We're talking about this morning. We're talking about, is your business is your business a single point of failure? Is your business platform that you're selling on right now, is it a single point of failure? What are the alternatives? There's plenty of alternatives. Check them out. Amazon is another alternative. eBay is another alternative. If you've done your research, you would know that having a backup to something is standard anyway.
Yeah.
If you've done your research, but if you've listened to somebody say, "Hey, you know what? Go do this marketplace platform because they're going to do all the advertising for you, and you're not going to have to draw any traffic to your website," and that's what you want to do, and you want to run a lazy business. And I'm saying it out of the kindness of my mouth. If you want to run a lazy business, go to platforms like that. Where you can't say that. That's not right. Well, I just said it. If you're not in the position,
and I think platforms like that have made us lazy.
If you're not in the position to market and draw attention and traffic to your business, then that's the alternative.
Yeah.
That's the alternative. But if you're looking to create a website, because see, we always talk about branding. We talk about a brand. How you gonna build a brand on Etsy? Oh wait.
Well, people
no, and people nothing. Don't do that.
They've done it.
How are you going to build a brand on an Etsy platform?
They're saying that they've done it.
Tell me if I'm wrong. Correct me, please. Help me. I really want to be educated. I want to be educated. How are you going to build a true brand on Etsy? You do what you want to do. We're not telling you what to do, but what we're saying is, if you are using these platforms incorrectly and these platforms shut down, then what's going to happen is you're going to cut off your lifeline.
Exactly.
That's a single point of failure.
I just think about all the people that they count on. I'm talking about the people that are original, are handmade, are truly custom. I think about the people that you're bringing home a lot of money off of that website. And then guess what? That's your lifeline, right? And then all of a sudden, it's gone. Everybody, it's that whole saying, the good suffer for the bad. Not a good is suffering for the bad, because now you're truly original. You're truly handmade. But that whole thing is gone.
Yeah, so what happens? So, that's what we're saying, man. So I already know what I said, ain't gonna reach a lot of people.
Take that off.
And I'm gonna take it off, stop sharing. I know what I'm saying is not going to sit well with a lot of personalities. And I'm okay with that, because I don't get on here to be popular. And I hope I'm not drawing any negative attention to our business or even to you. But I'm not getting on here to be popular. We're getting on here to inform people, so you can go and do your research, so you can be educated. Someone said earlier, the truth does not always sit well with people. That's why we find ourselves sometimes justifying our actions. The truth does not always sit well with people, because we say, well, I'm doing everything I can, or I'm doing everything I know how to do. Well, maybe it's time for us to start adulting. Maybe it's time for us to start adulting and start learning what we don't know, and start learning how to do some of the things that we don't know how to do. This is a business. And if you are in business to make money, and if you are in business to build a business and to build wealth, then it's your responsibility to take some responsibility for your actions. The bottom line is this. If you allow other people to be in control of how you eat, just like a job, if you allow somebody to feed you, you're allowing the same person to starve you. If you allow them single point of failure. Okay.
Yep.
So take it as you will. I'm not designed to come off. I'm not designed to come off as kind and gentle. You know what I'm saying? That's her. That ain't me. All right. So if y'all looking for some
balance each other out.
Y'all looking for some caressing. You know what I'm saying? You can finish it up.
We balance each other out. So we coming to the end of this call, y'all. We just it was my idea. It was not Eric's idea to talk about this.
It was your idea,
my idea, because I felt like you guys needed to know what I saw this morning. And I was like, man, we gotta let these people know what's going on. and what this company is out here researching, and you know,
and
the possibilities of what might happen after what they research here.
Some people still not gonna go back and look at it.
I mean,
So we do have an Etsy. We do have an Etsy platform.
Yeah, we have Etsy. We have Amazon. We have all those things.
Yeah. We have that platform.
We sell on Etsy.
But my question to you is, if you're only selling on Etsy, even before this debacle, okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm glad they was talking about New York and not us, because I have to go see them talking about New York.
New York now.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? But now, it must be like a marketplace area.
Okay.
But here's the thing, whether Etsy is being looked at or not.
Them jokers guilty.
Nah, ain't what I'm trying to say.
They let people do what they do because they want that money.
Whether they were in trouble or not, if you have a platform that is a single point of failure, do you have other means?
Yeah.
You know,
do you have a backup?
To back, yeah. So that's all I'm saying.
Have a backup, y'all.
Have a backup. That's all. So I ain't got nothing else, man. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it, man. We just want to inform. That's all. So anyway, man, we got a YouTube channel. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. And we got about 2,400 subscribers.
Everybody that joined us on the YouTube, we really truly do appreciate you guys for joining us on the YouTube channel.
What about the people that joined us on TikTok?
People on TikTok, we need y'all to come on over to that YouTube channel.
Yeah, we appreciate it. That's how you get. Okay. That's how you get educated over here.
Come on over to the YouTube channel.
You know what else though? Facebook as well. We appreciate y'all. But this is what I want y'all to remember. Just keep this in mind. This is for everybody. Position yourself to become educated, not just entertained. Make whatever your business can afford.
Mm-hmm. Just know that your name is on it.
Okay, make what your business can afford. Last but not least, if we were able to give a class for $10, I wonder how many people would pay for this training. I noticed something, and I have to say this. Mm-hmm. I noticed that some of the information that we share is original from our experience.
Yep.
Some of the information is researched from our experience. But imagine us being able to benefit from followers, subscribers, and supporters, and being able to continue to give this valuable information on a regular basis. Mm-hmm. Is that a selling point? H3 hockey stick, yeah. It's a selling point because it takes a lot out of us to be able to do this. Mm-hmm. And we're not charging for this information. However, just not us, but it's other people that are on platforms that are giving valuable information. Continue to support them by sharing their content and sharing their information, but also think about the time that it takes. So, dropping some seeds of appreciation by shopping with us. Mm-hmm. That would mean a lot.
Sharing, letting people know that
letting them know we're here. If you bought something from us, doing a video.
Yes.
All those things are going to help us to grow our business, but it's also going to be able to free up some time to be able to do more of this for free. So, you got something you want to share with them? You want to take us out? Take us out. Yeah.
Listen.
All
I can say is have a backup. Listen, y'all gotta get your house in order. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you may be comfortable doing what you're doing, but you have to think about what's going to happen in your business in the long run. Okay. You can't run your business thinking about today. You got to think about what's going to happen in the long run. So get your house in order, get you a backup plan. We just wanted to come on just to give you guys something to think about. You don't want, like I said, months down the road, now you're shut down. Now you don't have that income coming in. You want to keep that income coming in. So have a backup with what you're doing.
Agree, disagree, agree to disagree. Either way, if you're in business, this is important to you. Okay.
Yeah.
So, hey, Carol, thanks for jumping on. We about to end this thing.
Yeah.
So
if you came in late, you might want to go back to the YouTube channel and watch the replay. This article is out there, so you guys can actually search it. Citron Research on Etsy is out there for you guys to read. But if you came in late on the YouTube, you can go back and watch the replay. Okay.
So my name is Eric.
I'm D, y'all.
And this is the Blank Spot Academy. We're located at 224 O'Neill Court, Suite 26 and 27. That's Columbia, South Carolina, 29223. We have a website. It is The Blanks Spot. That's with two S's, as my wife would say. TheBlanksSpot. We are a sublimation blank supplier and an authorized vinyl reseller. We also have EcoSolvent ink, some amazing EcoSolvent ink, some amazing sublimation ink, but EcoSolvent ink, and we have also EcoSolvent bundles.
We have bundles.
We got all kinds of stuff going on over here,
with
man.
The vinyl and everything you need to make EcoSolvent transfers.
Yep. So, like y'all saying on the TikTok, have a very productive day. Matter of fact,
thank you, Carol.
That was Carol who gave us the email.
Oh, thank you so much, Carol. I was going to respond to you today. Thank you so much for that awesome review. We really, really do appreciate you. We appreciate you doing business with us.
Do you mind if we share the email? We took a screenshot, but we wanted to ask you first if we could share the email. We got a great review.
Thank you so much.
But like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. Make sure you like it, share it, tag it, subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Blanks Spot. Hit the bell to be notified when we come on live. And we will see you all at the top because there's too many people struggling at the bottom.
We'll talk to y'all later.
Peace.
Thank you, Carol.